The idea was to sort of explain what goes on at the academic side behind the scenes so that there's more transparency between people in different roles.
I thought it would be really helpful for caregivers to understand the perspective of how research works and the steps, and sort of a little bit more about the scientist's perspective of things.
I think that it can be used by sort of any academic researcher could use it to just sort of present, here's what's going on behind the scenes on my side.
A lot of big research projects now have advisory teams, and so I think it would be a really useful tool to use when the advisory is being created and as a part of kind of the introduction.
One of my views behind this project was to try and preempt some of those difficult and potentially negative interactions by being transparent up front. This is how the research side, the clinical side works, and this is why things might not be published right away, or might not be published at all, or here's what happens to the data, and here's who you contact if the person you've contacted is gone. Here's what the different titles mean in an academic hierarchy.
One, I think we wanted to try to create something that was fairly straightforward and easy to understand, and also as a like a caregiver being a part of research, it helps to, I'll say, level the playing field, right? Like, it can be very intimidating going into a room with a bunch of academics, and when you don't understand the process or what's happening, it just puts you at a little bit of a disadvantage. And so it helps if you can go into the room with that understanding to begin with, and then just allows maybe for some just comfort level on what's going to be happening.
I loved the way this tool addressed all the issues around demystifying research that I actually reached out to Shannon and Mackenzie, and we created a workshop for family partners at CAMH to demystify research. And really, we call it Research 101. So we actually took the tool itself, created a slide deck based on the tool, and now I deliver that slide deck to family partners. It's really helped my work, and when I see the need for those family advisors, again, I use the word onboarding, but getting situated and acquainted with research engagement. I think any engagement initiative, we shouldn't assume that people coming in know this stuff, and it always helps to just orient.